Hi there, this is Universal Missionary, and I'm doing another video today. And this video is going to be over the several things today. Mainly, it's going to cover a purchase today that I'm going to go ahead and make. This purchase is going to include schematics from the new ships, and is also going to include some activity today to help me get the dailies, plus basically work on the advanced directive event. And so earlier today I got what probably everybody got so easily was the copy of our little friend here, and that is Ruffle. And so he's at 3 out of 5 stars. And so at this point in time, I'm collecting my dailies so that way I can go ahead and get started. And I've made a lot of progress today. Collecting 50,000, which I definitely need. And so let's see, I needed that. And then tomorrow I get 14 Federation missions. And then I end up getting some other items. So let's see, where are we at today? So we've got to do all of our achievements for the day. And then from there, I'd like to go ahead and discuss really quick what my rank is. And we're all gunning for Mr. Flox here today. I'm at 659 with 161,000 points. I am slowly grinding my way into the top place. And let's see, I am going to go ahead and collect on my missions here really quick. 3 of them will be ready here within about a few minutes. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I need Dominion pads. Dominion pads and Dominion seals are going to be really helpful and important. And even though I succeeded, I didn't get any Dominion pads. Let's go over here. And over here I am restarting a new voyage, hopefully with the possibility of being able to get last an 8-hour voyage. And so, and that will help me get more chronotons for the event itself, even though I have a lot of intelligence. And I don't mean that I'm very intelligent, I mean that I have a lot of intel. Okay, today I am getting, I am going to go ahead and purchase a pack today, specifically for our ships today. And I don't really have too much more I can work with. On our last video, I ended up getting a copy of Yelgren, so he will be immortalized later tonight. He's already at 100. No Garanagar, so I have to wait until the event is over. But let's go ahead and do this right away, right now. Hopefully I can get some flagships or battleship schematics. So let's see how that goes today. Alright, let's see what we get here. We get battleship. Okay, battleship. Cheesy interprets. Ixtong. Frank Decora. Worthless. 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 Okay, battleship ship. So no, none of the and then some ISS Avenger ones, so that's not too bad. And how will that help me on this? I didn't get any flagships. I ended up getting some battleships. Oh, goody. I ended up getting the Borg sphere, so that was really good. And it is at 4 out of 5. And that is another one. And so, and then right here we are at 4 out of 7. 5 out of 7. And 6 out of 7. So not too bad. Let's go ahead and look at the stats and how well they have improved. And I got some adventure ones, so no flagship ones, so no big deal. That's not a problem. I mean, I understand, you know, but my Borg sphere is at 5 out of 7, and I am waiting, man, to get it maxed out so that way we can go out there and kick some real butt on the ones. And this one is the battleship, and so this one not as good, is it? Well, we still got one more level, so should definitely end up going up. And let's see, Dominion and Warship. You know what? I am gonna go ahead and do one more because it's really hard to get these right here, even through basics. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another gamble here really quick to see what we get. And so I think that's gonna help out anyways to get another set of schematics. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, wow. This one is a flagship one, I think. So that one turned out to be even worse than the first one. So I think maybe I'm just gonna go ahead and well, what did I get this time? It's confusing, isn't it? Flagship. Okay, hydrogen hunter ship. Okay. Look at that. So that's not bad. So that one goes up to level 5. And our flagship goes up to level 2. So not bad. So this time we got some flagships. So our hydrogen hunter ship isn't doing too bad, but his attack accuracy and evasion is really lousy. So Jem'Hadar battleship, I was hoping I could get that going as well, but I will go ahead and just pass on that, and let's just go ahead and move forward. I spent too much dilithium, man, the past few hours in terms of getting trying to get extra rewards on the event. So, but I mean, you know, it's how it is. Okay, nothing except a decent 4-star one. Wow. Kind of sucks, doesn't it, when you keep losing shuttle missions. Wow. Yeah, lately I've been doing really bad on Dominion shuttles. I mean, and I think maybe because I ended up putting a speed timer on them that lowered my chances of being successful, and so that's pretty disappointing. Okay, so we are going to work on getting our little friend here going today. He's almost there, and so something special is going to come out of this one, and that is the fact that when we work on this character, Yeldrin. I'm trying to get to him today, and I don't know where he's at. Bear with me just 1 second. Truly, I hate this because my phone is running really slow. Usually happens when I log in for the next day. Here we go. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to try to get some dailies out of the way. I consider it important that I do that today. And obviously one of the things that I want to do in order to get points for today, to get intelligence, intel, is to do the space shuttle missions. But technically you don't need to do a single one of these the whole day while you're doing skirmishes, because the battles contribute to your dailies. This one right here is a good one. I want to do this one simply because of the fact that I need a lot of these. So we're just going to do a couple of these today, and that will build my 3-star suit collection as well. You know. Okay. And this has been a great event in terms of collecting a lot of intelligence, but also a lot of shuttle components for the fleet. And let's see. Obviously, this is taking a lot too long, so bear with me just 1 second. So we're going to go ahead and do this here today. Replicate the Dominion pad. These are notoriously difficult to pick up. You can probably do 100 of these and you'll probably get maybe about a dozen Dominion pads. And so here's where I end up busting out a whole bunch of ship schematics I ended up spending too much of. And so here's some useless schematics. Okay. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, and so Yalgren is immortalized. Because of Yalgren being a diplomat, what that is going to represent here is that he's going to be a part of this collection here. So I have achieved, and you will see a message pop up really quick. Either way you want to look at it. Let me go ahead and do the space battles really quick. Get some money from that. Get some merits from that. And I have really been draining myself low of merits simply because of the fact that I'm trying to get 50,000. So here we are, Cryostasis Vault. And what do we get for today, Bob? Excuse me. Well, let's see what's behind door number 1. So today we got some dilithium, 250,000 credits, and your proficiency for diplomacy going up. So we're going to go ahead and claim that. So, yippee, man. And so, 72 dilithium. Way to go. And here we go. So now we got to get 15 more. And we get 800 honor. We get 5 rare pulls. And then we get diplomacy proficiency going up. And diplomacy going up altogether. So here for the Wild West, I have no characters immortalized. And so I need one more. I need one more character. And so that one more character corresponds to one of 2 characters that I need to work on getting up. It can be either Kira or it can be Dukat. Each of them have 3 out of 4 stars. So I don't really want to waste honor to do that. I could use a good one to go up because of Kira. And then let's see. I need 1 more Borg, 2 more Ferengi, 2 more Augments, 2 more Romulans, 6 more Physicians, 11 more Veterans, 11 more Innovators, 12 more Jury Riggers, 1 more Sherwood character, and then 14 more Inspiring People, and a Partridge and a Pear Tree. So that's what I need to go and get here today. So not too bad. And then let's see. So I got 1,000 now. So woohoo! And so let's look at something really quick. No gauntlet today. I'm really gonna have to hold off on that today. And so I have, let's see, 262 more dilemmas and 5 more crew members that need to be immortalized. Goranagar will be immortalized as long as I can hit the top 1,000. I need 366 more gauntlet rounds to pick up 1,500 more merits. And that's where I stand so on that. So, man, I am really tempted to go ahead and get another purchase, dude, of schematics. I know, basically, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, I can get it. I'll end up getting this tomorrow, That's how I look at it. At the end of the day, when you think about it, you make this purchase today, and all you're doing by making this purchase is just simply getting something ahead of time that everybody else is going to get sooner or later, But some of these new schematics have really been helpful. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and do our dailies really quick and pick up some items. And so let's pick up some wins here today. Doing 1 of each, and I am thinking about for getting my new immortal. I'm thinking about my new legend immortal. It's looking at probably trying to get Kuvma. Getting Kuvma will be good for doing some serious damage on hits. And Kuvma will also be good on just simply voyages and or shuttle missions as well. So I'm interested in doing just that. And it's easy to lose track of how you're going to play when you think about it. When you've been doing skirmishes all day, you're kind of losing track on how to actually play one or the other, because each one is played differently versus arena versus the skirmishes. So definitely a difference. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do some shuttle missions really quick so I can get these out of the way. I need to get more items here today, so okay, so this is where my difficulty lies, is that I think I'm at the highest level of proficiency for these shuttle missions, or at the highest difficulty, and so it becomes quite difficult to really get anywhere unless you have boosts. And even if you have boosts, you need to have 5-star boosts to really be effective. When you have a 65% chance of winning an event, more than likely, more often than not, I end up getting fails. And I find that quite disturbing, you know? And so you have to do this just so you can have a chance at being successful. You know, being successful is so frustrating. So let's see. No, I don't want to use that. Okay. And here we go. And so the next character I want to go ahead and work on today was the legendary character I got from polls earlier this week, and that is Dr. Soon. And he is almost at 100, and so what we want to do today is we want it to be pretty simple, and that is that we're going to go ahead and just simply work on getting him fully equipped. Because this guy is immortalized now, what we want to go ahead and do is just use up the replications on Dr. Soon, first of all, to get him fully equipped, and then second, all the extra ones are going to be used toward having a stock. So in the meantime, I want to go ahead and get my dailies for the away missions, you know, and so I'm going to spend the least amount possible so I can have all that energy set aside for actual skirmishes. So that's where we're at today. And so here's where I'm going to be pretty low on that one, but that's okay. I mean, the importance is that you have enough intel so that way you can continue playing all weekend, so you can have enough to really get a lot of prizes and items, you know. So let's see. So Mr. Noonian is ready to be fully equipped, but we want to do some replications, and in doing replications, we get rid of all the schematics we had earlier that we accumulated today. We want to do that because we want to be able to get rid of stuff that we don't need, and getting that extra stuff will help us out. And what makes this so difficult is that right there. So okay, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get this up. You know, isn't it nice that you can have the opportunity to do that quite often? When you look at that, you can pick up all these items that you want to get. It really helps out. And this is how you can be successful in doing Galaxy class events later on. Alright. And then I'll end up getting more cash and more juicy intel. I hope I'm not boring you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get about 300 to 400 of these items, because you don't have to worry about it for a while after you do this. And this event is a great way to stock up on titanium and hollow emitters. What an awesome thing to get done out of the way. So we moved up to 313 suckers. Not too bad. I also have a wharf set aside, and that wharf is there so that way I can use them later on to get some resources. So that is the idea today, is to replicate all of these items here today. So we want to go ahead and get them out of the way, simply because they're not useful to me. Let's see, we want to go ahead and get some of these. And that's not going to help. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do 5 more of these, because we need science experiments. These run out really fast, and many of these characters really need them, so we want to go ahead and replicate that. The nice part is that you can get a lot of schematics from this, so we're going to go ahead and just get that out of the way. More science experiments. Alrighty. I don't need this one. And I've been working on this one, so let's get this out of the way as well. And the game was offering me an actual 2-star science experiment in the faction center for 250,000, and that is quite a ridiculous sum of money just to get an item, unless you desperately need it and you have nothing else that you can do in terms of replication. Don't buy something like that. I just think it's foolish. Let's see. And we want to go ahead and get rid of these. Okay, we got rid of those, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the Borg ones, because I'll end up getting more of these tonight. And then once we hit our 7, we're done for the day. And like I said, if you're ahead of the game, dude, this is a great way to really stay ahead of the game. I mean, you know, just do what you got to do. It's really going to help you out later on when new characters come and you need these items and you have them ready, and bam, you just level up these characters really fast. And I believe I can do one more. Because, and I believe that is it for today on the replications. Okay, that is it. I want to try to see if I can do these. See how effective I am at getting them. Those are always hard to get. Okay, 4. I'll take that. That's good. Let's move on. And so I'm not far away from leveling today. That's not bad. Okay, and so Noonian is fully equipped. And all I get is proficiency. So he's really good for science proficiency, only average for engineering, so not too great, you know. And let's go ahead and get in there and do some battles. And and let's go ahead and do some missions, because I need more chronotons. I think because everybody's logging on at the beginning of the day, I think everything is running really slow at this time. One thing that I will always try to do in this game is I will always try to play my best and try to really think things through in-game, so that you have the best opportunity to learn from each of these scenarios. I am tempted to buy another pack just so I can max out some of these new characters, but I think I might wait. For the reason being is that some of these other schematics I can get later. But okay, so this is running very slow, so bear with me just a little bit. Okay, so in the meantime, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to do a few more battles today. And then after that, I will go ahead and call it a day for 4 videos here today. Well, let's check out and see what this is can do. Okay, so I have almost 50,000 intel, so wow, that is just so much. How am I going to end up using so much? I'm probably just simply going to grind all day and all night. At least not today, but tomorrow, Saturday. I'll be doing just that, and that's it. And But we'll do one skirmish here today, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day for the videos. This is pretty easy. There's hardly any real challenge on these. Sometimes every once in a while you get one that's a little bit pesky, dude. But this is pretty easy. There's really nothing that's really challenging about that. Some people have even managed to get as many as some people have managed to get as many as how many? They can probably take out their enemies within about 5 to 10 seconds at most, and it's pretty impressive to see just how well some people really participate. And I'm not as good, but I try to be consistent at doing well. It just takes time, because my setup is primarily to try to win, but not necessarily to win quickly. So I want to have the best chance at winning, and we're dealing with a computerized form of player, so they don't have it set too high, they just get that. But one of the things that I've been doing is, if I get rewards, and let's say I get honor, I push the other reward, and I think I'll do a couple of these right now on videos, so that way we can see how well that is effective. So no matter what we get on the next two, I'll go ahead and press the dilithium, spend 10 dilithium, just to encourage and see. Just to stimulate and see what comes out, on those next purchases, And so the idea is to try to see what rewards we can pick up from doing that. If you have dilithium, I strongly encourage you to use it, but use it sparingly. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. And we won this battle, easy cheesy. Okay, let's do it again. And that sucks. You can basically buy 10 with 10 dilithium, you can basically get 20,000 credits, So that one is a rip-off, as well as the Intel. Those two are rip-offs. But the Chronotons and Honor are really good. And also, if you happen to get a pull, that's even better. So, there's a chance you might get something, and overall, in the long run, it's still worth it, And there we go. Okay, here's another one. And look at that. Isn't that awesome? Check it out, man. So you can get the same reward again after you make a purchase. And I used to think that at the beginning, when you made a purchase with dilithium, that it would just simply take what was left. And so you have a chance of getting 6 prizes every time you get a bonus reward. And I thought when you made a dilithium purchase, what would actually happen would be that you would get one of the remaining rewards left, and that's not the case here, So that's definitely something to think of. And we'll go ahead and go at it from here. We'll do another one here really quick.
soda pop. Well, this is a drink for a man.
Alright, and that about does it here today. So, easy one here that we're doing. And that is it for today. I ended up getting some PvP ones. Nothing special. PvP rewards. 55. I already have this. The only thing I'm really getting anything out of is the ISS Avengers. So, and you know, I'm just for the sake of argument, I am gonna have to do another pull, man. See if I get anything really good. So, bear with me. So let's do one. Because I mean, it really is hard to get some of the new ones here. So we'll get some of this here. Okay, some more flagship or battleship schematics. Okay, so let's look at C. So this is a battleship ship schematics. And battleships. So we are done here today, and I didn't really get anything else. So we're done here for today. And so at the end of the day, we are going to end up maxing out the battleship. You know what? Since we're going to end up maxing it out, let's try it out in battle and let's see how effective it is. We might as well do that right now. So that's kind of what I really wanted to do. So so this ship is now max level, and let's go ahead and take it into battle and see how effective it is in battle. Oh, okay, never mind. I can't do that for another 22 minutes. So that is all for today, and I want to thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, please subscribe, like it, and then of course more videos will come. And thank you very much for watching. This is Universal Missionary. Have a great evening or morning, wherever you're at.